What's good, everyone? Hope everyone out there is well. Hope everyone's settling into some routines and trying to carve out as much of a normal existence as we can have in a time like this. I know this is a huge health crisis, and I don't mean to minimize that for anybody who is suffering from sick loved ones, loss of loved ones, or these intense emotions that go with these things. But this will be a video on taking something that feels inherently negative, that is overwhelmingly negative, and figuring out what good can come out of that. Specifically today, I want to talk a little bit about permission, what we give ourselves permission to do, what we give our organizations permission to work on, and the trajectory that we're on, and how something like this that disrupts a lot of those things could actually be really good in a number of ways. In an organization, especially one that is successful by traditional metrics, it's really easy to keep on the path of doing what we've always been doing because that's just what we've always done, and it's worked out for us so far. Or maybe it's not working out for us at all, but maybe we think that this is what people expect from us, this is what people expect from an organization like ours, this is the box that we need to be in. And that extends from our businesses and into our personal lives as well. What do we spend our time doing? What do we give ourselves permission to work on? And oftentimes we have really big dreams, really big ideas, this thing that we just think about all the time that's not part of our reality, but we feel like it could be. But we don't integrate it into our reality because we're doing the things that we've always done and getting the results that we always had. And this feels really safe. There's comfort in this predictability. We have an input and an output. It's been modeled by ourselves. It's been modeled by other people in other industries. There's no surprises. So in that sense, it feels really safe. And as someone who helps run a small organization, I understand the want for that safety. But that safety in so many ways is just an illusion. And when you have a pandemic like this that strips you of all those layers of safety and you're left there exposed, and all of that work you did to build everything you have, that protective little bubble, is just gone, then not only is it scary, I get it, it's scary, but it also gives you permission. It almost forces you to think about things differently. The sun is brighter than I thought it was when I started this thing. Over the past few weeks in our organization, we've rolled out a couple things that really would have benefited us in non-pandemic times. Aside from forcing us to think of new initiatives, new ways to kind of live our mission and our vision, it's also forcing some people on the team to do different work than they normally do, but in a good way. What I've seen is, since we're so scattered, so broken up, people are looking inside themselves for their own special gifts. What's that individual contribution that I can make? I don't need a ton of fancy tools. I don't need to be in the office around all my extra technology. What can I contribute from where I'm at? And that, I think, is one of the keys to bringing out some of our best work, is just tapping into what makes us as happy as we can be. And it's cool when you can kind of shed those layers of what is my normal job description, or what does a CEO do, or what does a head of education do, and look at what can I do for the people around me with what I have that's gonna make the biggest difference. And when I get in my zone and do work that really resonates with me, I feel so good. I feel on top of the world, and I feel like nothing can stop me. And as we get through this, and we will get through this, we need to remember that giving ourselves permission, we can do that anytime. We don't need something terrible like this to force us into that. We still have to remember, if we have an organization, if we're an individual, we have a purpose, and we still want to live in line with that purpose, so that we're not just running around doing anything just because we can. But the doors that are open for something like this are actually available to us all the time. Hope y'all are well. Hope you're doing everything you can to keep yourself and others safe. Stay home as much as you can. Use the time to think about what you could become, what you could accomplish, not just for yourself, but for the other people that you care about or the things you believe in. If you gave yourself permission, giving ourselves permission to share our gifts with the world and make the contribution that only we can make, is also giving ourselves permission to do our best work. Think about it. Stay dialed, y'all, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.